What's up, guys? Let's see, let me post this real quick. What's up, Dustin? If you guys are watching the replay, skip forward to 3 minutes. We'll get started. What's up? What's up? Putting on my socks. Don't mind that. Fat, I know. What's up, guys? Let me post this on Facebook real quick. Getting first is impossible. You gotta have fast fingers and notifications on. Or be ready on Facebook. Alright, we're all good now. This time Kirk wasn't first at least. Yeah, he got it like 3 days in a row. Anyone from Portugal? Yeah, we got a lot of people from Portugal. Big Connect going great, yeah? Yeah, it's going pretty good. It's your Chipotle build. Burrito. Double white rice, double chicken, cheese, and guac. A 3-minute mark, guys, we'll get started. First time catching live, well, welcome. You guys want to see something cool? I'll show you guys something cool real quick. Share my screen real quick. Oh, the video yesterday is killing it. Watch this, guys. So, if you type in, how's your Bitcoin going? It's good. If you type in Alex Becker on YouTube, guess whose video is first? Okay, so these don't count because it's latest from his channel. First thing for Alex Becker. Who's that? So that was pretty sweet. That's getting a lot of views for me in less than a day. 5,000. It's pretty good for me. But first thing for videos, I think, because those are from him. But then if you go video, I'm second. Well, that's pretty crazy. Just working that YouTube algorithm and whatnot, guys. Would you guys want to see some more on how to grow YouTube? Here, let me show you one more thing. On how to grow YouTube at all? Are you guys interested in that? Because look how fast we are growing. Let's see. We're getting about 500 subscribers a day, guys. Look at this. We're doing 300, then 500. We're averaging at 400 a day for the last 28 days, I think. But you see we're getting like 500 here. We got 286 today, so we're killing it. And then let me show you what the ad revenue looks like, and then we'll get started on Amazon. I know this is off topic, but a lot of people ask me about this, so I figured you'd be interested. So as of right now, I am at I'm averaging about 6,000 a month now. I'm on track if you go by daily, but the last 28 days have been this much. You can see it slowly climbs, and then dipped there, but jumped up. So we're averaging about 200 a day now. We'll probably go down to stick around 200. So we're on track to do 6K a month just from YouTube, which is crazy. All right, let me get back to the real topic. Let's see, second. Put my face back so you guys can look at me. All right, let me go back and get these comments, guys. Give me one sec. Somehow I show up as a hijacker on my own listing. That's weird. How much do you need to get started? You need about $1,000. I was thinking to invest my FBA money to BitConnect in January. Should have made my money back. Can I start on FBA then? Yes. Send you an email. All right, I'll check it after this. Bought the course. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. How much does Dan make a month? I'm not sure. I don't know exact numbers. Definitely over 100, 200,000. When are you going to buy the SV? Next year. Next year. Alright. Let me scroll down a little bit, try and go through these quick, and we can get started. IG's lit by YouTube. Get those followers to YouTube. Start posting things about it. Are you looking at flips or buys and holds on properties? No, I'm saving a little bit more to get into multifamily. Gonna get tattoos? Probably not. Let's see. How many people buy the course actually go through with it? I'm not sure. It's hard to say. How do you do 6K a month on YouTube? I have a really high CPM. So what that means is every 1,000 views I get paid about $10. Average is about 2 or 3. It depends on the niche, who's advertising on your videos, your watch time, etc. I have a very high one compared to other people. I know a channel that gets 4 million views a month and makes 6K revenue. I get 550,000, I get 6K revenue. So Realistic profits to make one second. So, guys, this is going to be a Q&A. I'll go over quarter four. Let me do that now. So, for quarter four, guys, what can you expect? What do you need to know? What do you need to do? I previously made a video on this. It's going to be pretty similar. But we got a lot of new people recently that started Amazon, so I wanted to make sure they know. So, there are deadlines for quarter four that you need your inventory in. So, if you want to be able to sell by Christmas, you need your inventory to be there December 1st if you want to be able to sell before Christmas. So that's the minimum date. I recommend November. So what does sales look like in quarter four? Mainly, you'll see September's slow. September's usually pretty slow. It's the second slowest month after January, for me at least. Was last year, is this year. And then October's kind of average. Start of November's average. Middle of November is when it really picks up. And December is when it spikes a ton. All the way to about the 24th. And then after that, it drops back down. January drops back down. But sales for me, for most people also, usually double. Some people's triple. Mine usually double. So you need to account accordingly with your inventory. So I'm not going to go say, if you're starting your first product, don't just order double because it's December. Because if something happens, you get stuck with that. I've been asked if inventory rolls over. Yeah, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter if you get all your inventory in. It stays there through January into the next year. There's nothing different with that. So, Black Friday is like late October, right? I think so. October, November. I honestly don't know. Let's look that up. But yeah, Black Friday. I believe it's like 2 weeks you need to be in before that. So, yeah, it's on Amazon if you look these up. But, oh, hold on. Alex Becker just posted a video. And with me. I gotta be first. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I got first comment on Alex Becker's video. We're good. I just started affiliate marketing. How should I make a strong start? Start building those groups. Start building pages. If you have the money, start advertising, playing with that. What's up from Miami? Welcome. Any product tips? What kind of tips, Kevin? Like product research tips? I can't tell you like certain products. I put my BSR in the Jungle Scout estimator. It says the estimated sales are around 36 per month. I've already sold 38 products in a week. Why is it clearly so wrong? I'm not sure with that one. When I put mine, it's usually within like 5%, 10%. How's Bitcoin lending going? It's going pretty good. I showed that in my last video. I'll make a whole video on it probably after a week. You weren't first comment, there's 4 others. Yes, I know. I still put first though. So, will upping your bid get you more sales? Yes. So the higher your bid, the higher up you show for certain keywords. I was just checking out Ty's farm. Ty has a farm. How much is your course again? It's $4.97. First link in the description. RL tonight? JK? Dude, I'm playing Rocket League tonight. I don't know what you're talking about. How much do I need to start with Amazon selling like you? About $1,000. I've had people start with less, but I'm usually comfortable with $1,000. What do you think of Mazal? I think it's terrible. I went and tried to use it again for fun. It's just not good. Should I have a company to start Amazon FBA? You don't have to, but you can. Aggressive launch tips. Heavy giveaways. Heavy PPC. That's really it. Electronics are good. I tend to stay away from those. I like reselling them if I'm doing retail arbitrage. But if I'm creating my own Chinese suppliers, I don't. What's the ins and outs with Amazon using UPC and SKU labeling? So, you buy a UPC code from like Barcode Mania. You can use that on all of that product. So you don't need one barcode on each thing. You buy one barcode. It goes on all your product. That's the same product, obviously, if you have one. If you have different variations, you need separate barcodes. So the barcode, all you do when you buy the barcode from like Barcode Mania, you put it in your Amazon listing, the number. That's it. You're done with that barcode. You throw it out. And then you go to print item labels in Amazon. They give you the SKU label. It looks like a barcode. And that's what you get your supplier to put on your packaging. Do I do air or C? Mainly air. Min profit per product you look for? Personally, me now, $10. But when I started, about $7. Recommend joining a group to get reviews once you do product launches? Yes. That's what my Facebook group's good for also. If you're in my course, you do get that. One, negotiate shipping costs. It's difficult. You can tell them other quotes you got from other suppliers. Quotes. Make stuff up, aka. Any tips for newbies to not screw this first quarter 4? It's hard to do bad in quarter 4 when sales are double. So even if you do choose a bad product, it'll normally sell. For example, that's what I did when I started. I chose something that was terrible. It would have taken me 5 or 6 months to sell out because I was selling 1 or 2 a day. It jumped me up to 7 to 11 sales a day because of where I was. If you want to go look at the product, how competitive it was when I was selling, look up camping hammocks. Does Amazon give you a barcode? They do. So you buy a barcode, put it in your listing, they give you a barcode to print and give your supplier that needs to go on your items. Do I use Amazon label service? I don't because my suppliers do it cheaper, but you can. It's 20 cents a unit. How much do I normally spend towards PPC? I start at $10 a day, and normally it depends how much volume and how much competition there's for a product, but I can normally scale up to $30 a day. If it's more competitive, $50 to $100. I've done $300 a day with fidget spinners when they were popular because of how much volume there was, but you can't do that with a lot of things. You see the product I sent you? I think it's trademarked. If it's Lego tape, then it probably is. I didn't see it yet, though, Dustin. Is it possible to do retail arbitrage from Europe? Yes. Do you have a video on private labeling? Yes, I have a lot. Seems like we got a lot of new people in here, guys. If you are new, go check out my channel. Some of the videos on there, they will help you. If you're looking for anything in particular, just search it. I have playlists on there, too, for Amazon, if you want to scroll through and see if anything grabs your attention. Product research tips. Also, when you first started, were you checking fat wallet and items that were on sale, various websites, or did you invest all 1,000 on the outsourced item? I did not do any retail arbitrage until about 7 months in to private labeling, just to try it and see. It's a lot of work for not a lot of money. I turned like $1,200 into like $3,100, so I profited $1,900 one month, but that was working like 2-3 hours a day. So I just jumped straight into private labeling, which I recommend you do if you have the money. Pop sockets played out and not a good item? No, way too competitive. Anything you can think of like that, it's going to be too competitive. How do you stay on side with all the tax issues? What do you mean tax issues? What fees do we need to know from our suppliers? Just total cost per unit. So they charge 10 cents for labeling a unit. Each unit costs you $1, and shipping each unit costs $1. Then your fees are what, $2.10? So $2.10 per unit, and then you put that into the FBA calculator. When did you upload your Amazon course? I started that Amazon course February 22nd this year. Have you ever spoken to a YouTuber with over 1 million subs? No, I've talked to multiple in the 500K plus ones. Since September is slow, can you still find profit products? Yeah, guys, it doesn't matter when you start. Even if you start at a slow time, that's fine. I mean, it's not like, oh, it's slow, so I can't rank. Everyone else is slow, too. And it's not like you're going to be losing money. Sales are about half, so, I mean, if you're still getting 5 sales a day, you're still making $50 a day for a month, and then it picks up. So there's no reason not to start because, oh, it's a slow month in a month, so I don't want to start now. That's not how you should look at it. How much is it to sign up as an Amazon seller? It's $40 a month. How much do you make a day? Right now, I make about $7,000 to $9,000 a day. But you're going to see that exponentially increase in the next couple months, especially January next year. Should be $1 million month, at least for me. We got some big things coming. By the end of 2018, I should be well over $1 million a month. No problem. Do you use JumpSend? I use JumpSend. I don't use SalesBacker yet. I'm looking at it more. Find content ideas for YouTube. What people ask me to do, what I find would be useful, a lot of it, it's me sharing what I did or what I'm doing, just updating you guys, or anything I think would be useful or you guys would enjoy knowing. So for me, I always wanted to know certain things about people I watched on YouTube who are making money or whatnot. So I do a lot of that, which is why I share all my numbers and stuff, because I was always interested and no one ever shared that stuff online or would tell you, like, yeah, I make this much from my course, because that's always the stuff I wanted to know, like the back-end stuff. How much, let's see, are you streaming every day? Not every day, usually like twice a week. What have you lost the most money on? The amount of fidget spinners I got stuck with. I knew it was going to happen, but I made way more than what I got stuck with. So when I ordered, I ran out of inventory because they were selling like 100 some a day. Or not 100 some. 50 or 60 a day. And I ordered 4,000 units of them, and I ran out of inventory. And because so much competition's coming in, because it's a fad, I wasn't able to get re-ranked after I ran out of inventory because my sales rank dropped. So I got stuck with that, and I just liquidated them and probably lost $5,000 or $6,000, but off of like a $14,000 order. How to find photographers? Fiverr. How long's the course? It's about 3 or 4 hours. What's your daily payout in BitConnect? It ranges. I had one that was $250, which is 0% plus the 0.25% I automatically get for the amount I put, and I've had a $2,000 payout. Normally, it's about $1,000 it ranges out to be. How many products do you have going? I have 6 right now. Net profits about... Now, September's slower, but this month I'll probably be like 24. But last month it was 32 with 5 products, and I just started a new one. But like I said, September's always slow for some reason. I think it's the shift from summer to school. How many different products have you sold? I think I have 5 or 6 I'm not selling now that I have. 3 of which were the very first ones I started that weren't good. It's okay to get a product with around 100 reviews is the average. I would want to see a little bit lower. And it depends. It's hard to go off averages with Amazon. I want to see how many listings have each. So if you have a guy with 1,000 and then a bunch with 20, I'd go after that. But if each one has 100, I wouldn't. Do you have a degree? I do not. Do you only let one supplier per product? Yes. Can't decide for a specific niche in affiliate marketing. Is it easier to use tools in FBA? I'm a little confused by that if you're asking which is easier. It depends. Affiliate marketing, you need to be a little bit more creative. Amazon FBA, you just analyze the numbers, which is kind of my thing. I'm better at that. Profited $6,500 in my first 2 weeks after my first product launch. Wow. Congratulations. Glad it's working for you. For someone who has more starting capital, how soon after I get my first product ordered from the manufacturer should I start my second or third? I would start not slow with the first one, but get the ropes down, figure out how the whole process works, and if you did something wrong, what you did, and then you can do 2 or 3 at a time from there. But I would do 1 to start, and once it's going up decent, you know what you're doing, then you can kind of scale. Should I tell my supplier I'm selling on Amazon? Yeah, they'll know anyway, so. If you ever use separate shipping agents other than your supplier? I have. It was a nightmare. I don't do it anymore. Shipping more expensive from Europe? No, it's not. How about handling import fees? When you're shipping air door-to-door, supplier handles all that. What does it seem 7-figure sellers have bad profit margins? They do millions in sales, end up with like $400K a year? That's... Okay, so when you're doing that many products, if you look at my profit margin, it's about 42% on average, which is pretty high for Amazon. The reason being, I don't have many products. I wait for the good ones and go after those. One strategy you can see a lot of people do, there's one guy that follows me who does this, or something like this. I don't know exactly what he does, but his margins are a lot lower. I think he has $1 million some in sales already, and his profit's lower than mine, or about the same per month. I think it's something like that. But they go after smaller products that with lower margins that maybe sell a little bit slower and throw a lot at it. So they're making a little off of a ton of products instead of making a lot off of few. So that's why you'll see those huge sellers. They can scale that high because that's what they go after. But it takes a lot of money being tied up too in order to be able to do that. I'm just not a fan of that model. And then you can be somewhere in between too, where you have a mix. But that's kind of, when you see like the giant guys, that's normally what I see when they're doing a couple million. You have to eventually get to that when you want to do giant. Why does your course cost that much? Okay, find me an Amazon course. The next cheapest Amazon course is $1,200. Then there's a $3,000 one. Then there's a $6,000 one. All the rest are crap. So it's the cheapest Amazon course that actually teaches you how to do it. That's not garbage like the $10 ones on Udemy or whatever. So, let me tell you this. Okay, you spend $500, you make that back in 2 weeks when you start selling if you do it right. Would you give me $500 if I gave you $2,000 back in a month? That's what I thought. Who should I approve, disapprove when using jump sign promotions? Anyone who reviews highly. Approve. Anyone with a less than a 3.5 star average, don't let them review. Does that 1K include air shipping? It does. January and February is slow. February is usually pretty normal. January is about 50% of normal sales. Officially on the Alex Becker channel, I know, it's crazy. I was watching him in November. No, when was it? September or October, November last year. I was watching one of his webinars and I bought Market Hero. And it's funny to think that I went and met him, went to his mastermind, and made a video with him. So it's weird. 1 year. Less than a year. No, Eddie, I wouldn't wait till January. Can my supplier ship my inventory directly to Amazon? Yes. Are you number one on all those 6 products? No. I'm number one on one product, number 2 on one product, and then like 4 to 6 on the rest. Except for 1, I'm still getting ranked. I mean, for September, you said is a little bit slower, so we can use lowers our sales estimate. No, I still wouldn't do that. I don't like playing with that because September isn't slower for everything, so it's hard to say. Do you hire photographers for your product images? Yes, Fiverr. College dropout way ahead of us to finish college? Yeah. I mean, I dropped out when I had 8 classes left, so. Your experience, what is the average shipping time for an order? Usually for me, it takes 7 to 10 days for them to make, and then usually 5 to 14, sometimes 20 days to ship, depending. Alex promotes Shopify a lot. Is it worth it or better than FBA? No, it's worse than FBA. Go watch Alex Becker's last video. The reason he promotes Shopify is because his software and stuff works with Shopify, so it's just one of his angles to sell it. How many products do you sell on Amazon? I have 6. Do I have a team? I do not. How many Ty Lopez programs have you done so far? 1 that I refunded. Why not use a freight forwarder? You don't need one when you're doing door-to-door shipping. Can you sell shoes on Amazon? It's a gated category. It's easy to get approved in. What do you do after you get your first sale? Just got my first yesterday. You don't have to do anything. Amazon does it all for you. Just get PPC going. Can you still get charged with storage fees if you liquidate? If you liquidate, no. It's not stored there anymore if you liquidate. Would you recommend launch services for FBA? You can use Jungle Scouts. If you do giveaways, if Amazon doesn't allow it. Amazon allows giveaways. They don't allow giveaways in exchange for reviews. If those people leave reviews, though, they still stay there. You just can't ask. You can't do a giveaway in exchange for a review. So if I never ask you for one, but you're programmed already to know that you should give me a review, still is fine. How old is Becker? He's 29. Why not use a freight forwarder? I answered that. Why'd you refund it? It didn't teach you everything you need to know. It was too much mindset crap. Our freight forwarder is cheaper. It gives you the basics, but it doesn't give you step-by-step how to do it, which is what a course should be. Do you teach all these terms in your course? Yes, I do. Everything from the course. You don't need to know anything going in. How do you find if category is gated? Look up Amazon gated categories. It'll tell you all of them. Was it Ty Lopez Real Estate? No, I did the social media marketing one. Jungle Scout, get the Pro or Lite. The Lite extension's fine. Standard web app or beginner? I always say standard web app, Lite extension, guys. How many units can you put in Amazon? I think you can have 5,000, but it's possible to lift those limits. So, explain what you mean by giveaway. You make a coupon code for a product that people can get it for free or a penny. They go get it. It looks like a sale on your listing. So then your listing boosts up because Amazon's algorithm is mainly based off of sales volume. What do you say to people who say your course is outdated? I made it like 6 months ago. How could it be outdated? And I update it if it needs it. It's the same thing. And I just updated it about a month and a half ago with like 10 or 12 new videos. It's not outdated. How to find interest targets on Facebook ads. I'll make a whole video on that. It's possible to pre-sell a non-existing product just to validate. Not on Amazon. Just saying that paying for your course is not fair because all there is and more. I'm so confused. This guy's an idiot. How to find interest target on Facebook ads. I went over that. Just Amazon shut off new sellers in Q4. No, guys. So that's not true. Last year they did. They're not doing it this year. They even said last year they're not doing it this year. There's no new seller ban or anything. Thought if you have a sale coupon which is more than 45%, the review will get deleted. No, it's just not a verified review if it's 50% or more off. Can't find my product when I'm finding it myself. Make sure it's active. Make sure it's not suppressed. So you have a description. You have all the info. When do you think the lockout will happen? There is no lockout. Does your program include support to get going? Yes. You have access to me and email me with any questions if you want me to review your products, anything. How'd you promote your first product? I did a giveaway. What do you think of Teespring? I've never used it. Why do you recommend standard web app over the beginner? It just has other features you can use. Where can you find buyers' ratings? I don't know if they took that off. I haven't used it in like a month. So I'll have to see, but that was there last time I used it. Courses let me open on the phone, but not on the laptop. Should I close on the phone, then open the laptop? Yeah, I'd try that. That's weird. It should let you on both. How would you promote info products like your Amazon course without showing yourself as the face of the brand? Look, you're going to want to create it. YouTube's a great way to promote things. You just got to man up and do it, to be honest. You need to. People aren't going to buy nearly as much a random info product with no one behind it. Half the people buy because of me, not because of the info in the course. I mean, it's good info, but it makes it easier if you know the person behind it. So you're limiting yourself a ton by not wanting to put your face out there. Let's see, how much would you put towards Facebook ads and PPC? I normally start with PPC first and then move to Facebook ads after I have that. Normally about $10 a day. Pro tip, wearing tank tops will increase sales 15%. It's more about 20, but yes. Any new products on Amazon for December? I just got one in there. First year, quarter four, how much did you make? November to January. I think it was 30,000. So I was doing about 18 or 20,000, and then it jumped up to 30,000 in December. So, did your insurance skyrocket with the new cars? No. So just for the Lambo, it's $5,500 a year for all my cars. So for the Lambo, GTR, and Range Rover, it's $7,000 a year. Getting rid of the GTR still hasn't sold yet. I buy because of you, so helpful and really supportive. Yeah, that's what all this is with YouTube and courses and stuff. It's the person behind it. Is PPC enough to rank up? Yes. When's the slowest month during the year? January, by far, and then September 2nd. How long's your course? It's about 3 or 4 hours. Min profit per product, I'd say $7 to $10. Can you do FBA in South Africa and sell products to the US? I think South Africa, you can't. I think that's one of the very few countries. Hold on. I'll look it up for you right now. You just type in like Amazon selling countries and look it up. Oh no, that's not what I want. Accepted countries for seller registration. Let me look up real quick. So South Africa is not on here, so that's one of the places you can't, unfortunately. If you want to partner with someone, though, not from there, you could. Haven't you been continuing the Amazon case study? So I mentioned this in one of my old videos. I think I want to change it to doing it in the US again instead of Germany. It's kind of a headache, and with taxes and everything, I don't want to get into that because there's a lot of things that go on. It's hard to explain it all. So that's why that's kind of been paused. Can I start Amazon FBA in March after Chinese New Year? Yes. Can you find the same products on Amazon from Alibaba? Yeah, a lot of them. Thoughts on using credit card to buy your course? I mean, it's up to you. If you feel comfortable doing that, if you're going to put yourself in debt, I don't know about that. How many giveaways should I start with? I mean, it depends, guys. It depends. It's hard. It depends on how competitive it is. So, plan on eventually making online store versus selling on Amazon? I don't. Honestly, I haven't focused a ton on Amazon. I've been focusing on YouTube and whatnot because I make more. So obviously, I'm going to put most of my time into what's making me the most. It's only smart to do. But I'm still slowly growing my Amazon. When you say you made $30K last January, are we talking real profit or revenue? No, that's profit. My revenue, I think, was about $80,000. You're going to create webinars channel? Yes. In the works right now, actually. That's how I plan to get to $1 million a month. Going to do another 10, 20K a day from just webinars. See, gotta listen to this guy. Can't believe my results on track. 15K for my first month. Just get started. Don't be like me and delay due to fear. Yeah, guys, you just gotta get started. That's the one thing. I mean, that's what I learned at the Alex Becker event. I mean, everyone just went and just took action without even, you don't have to know what you're doing all the way. Obviously, don't be stupid about it. Learn a little, but start and keep learning. Remember when everyone used to use Super Chat? It was always the same two people. Affiliates or Amazon to begin? If you have the money, I say Amazon. How do I beat Amazon for the buy box? It's hard. You have to be a lot lower price than them. Okay, read that. Could someone who knows nothing about FBA use your course to be successful? Yes, that's what my course is made for. It teaches you if you don't even know what FBA is. So, it does do that. Don't aim to start perfect, aim to improve. Exactly, yeah. Do you have a gaming PC? I do not. Is 1,000 enough to scale decent? Yes, that's like what I started with. Amazon warehouse near you? I don't think so. 1,500 is what you need to start FBA since your course is expensive? Yes. Expensive. AKA the cheapest one. Let's see. If you live in the Netherlands, would it be better to work in the UK or versus the Europe market? It's up to you. You can sell in either. Both are good. Is PPC enough to get to page 1? Yes. That's how I ranked 2 of my 6 products with just PPC, no giveaways. Just made 6 sales since the live stream started. Awesome, guys. Dang, everyone's getting the results in here today. Love it. 500 enough start? It's a little low. I'd honestly say save. If you want, this is what I recommend to most people, get the course, start learning, and start doing your research, because it does take a little time to find a product. It can take a week, 2 weeks. So get the course, start learning, and save up while you're learning and looking for stuff. What does it take to get to page 1? It depends how competitive the product is, how many sales they're getting, but you need to get similar sales and reviews as the people on page 1. Obviously, there's more that goes into it, but how much did you make your first ever month? Oh, gosh. Let me check. I think I made $1,000. No, because I lost that much. I did a big giveaway. I lost $900 from my giveaway. And sales evened out. I think I lost $200 on my giveaway. Revenue was like $2,000 because of the giveaway. And then the month after that, I made $1,000 profit. Working retail Black Fridays. What about taxes? Can you do my taxes? Of course. Got my first sale. What metrics should I focus on and pay attention to? Just start really getting on PPC and focusing on that. That's really all you need to look at. 2 sales for me since the live stream. Dang, you guys are crazy today. All the successful students are in here today. Love it. If I order my product inventory around October 10th, can I get them before Christmas? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. As long as you're there before December 1st. If you order it, you'll be in there before November, I bet. How to get in touch with the distributor? Alibaba.com. You just message them, give them your email. How much money do you need to start FBA? $1,000, guys. It's $5 per day. PPC good? Yeah, that should be fine to start. I normally recommend 10. From Maldives, I want to start Amazon affiliate program using Facebook ads. I have the Amazon affiliate link now. What do you recommend? I really like Facebook groups, if you can build a Facebook group around a certain niche. Do you use a follow-up email service for reviews, or is that against Amazon's terms of service? It's not against terms of service, and I do. I use Jungle Scouts, which is Jump Send. Best days to sell during December, like the 15th to the 20th are crazy, and then the 20th to 24th are insane. What's your daily routine? Wake up, eat, go to the gym, come home, do YouTube, work a little, play video games, or hang out with people. Can I start this business with money? Yes, you can. Aggressive PPC tips. Don't blindly start at $50 a day. Start with 10, scale it up. Once you get to manual, then you can throw more money at it. What's FBA? Fulfillment by Amazon. Let's see. 60,000 in my first month? Jesus. Have you ever launched a product, not done a giveaway, and still had it be successful? Yes, I've done 2 like that. Working 50 hours a week. Can I still do this? Work on weekends? How many hours per week for success? It's really up to you. The start is what part is up to you. Once you get going, an hour a week maybe. When you're starting, it's up to you. Until you find your product, that's the only thing that really takes time. The rest is pretty easy, so you don't need a lot of time to start. I'd say if you have an hour a day right now, that's great to start, and then once you get going, you only need an hour a week. 16-year-old with only $20 in his pocket. Learn affiliate marketing and the free ways to get traffic, aka creating a Facebook group, and a bunch of other strategies. Sure there isn't a lockout? Is it written somewhere? Yes, I'm 100% sure. I've Googled it. I made a whole video on this. There's not. There was one in 2016, and in there they said this will be ending here and not doing one in 2017. And I looked it up. There's not one in 2017. I messaged them. There's not one in 2017. Don't worry. How much profits from FBA do you pay yourself? All of it, and then reinvest whatever I need. So, I don't know. I don't have like a set percentage. It's whatever I want to do. PPC is pay-per-click. It's advertising on Amazon, guys. So you bid on a certain keyword, and whoever bids the most shows up the highest on page 1 for that keyword. Any repeeps in Becker Mastermind? I'm confused. What do you mean? How's real estate investing going for you? Do you plan to expand? I can't really start till January. I'm just looking around. How do I start? Where do I sign up? It's the first link in the description is the Amazon course. I'll post it in chat for you real quick. That's all you got to do to get started. I'll explain everything. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. When do you move into your house? October 18th. Amazon keeps closing my account. Start another one. Contact them. See if you can get it back. Is 1,000 enough to start? Yes, that's actually what I recommend. If you start sourcing now, product... Oh, where'd that go? Did I just miss? What happened? I'm so confused. I think I have analysis paralysis right now. I want to start but don't know where to begin. Start on something then. If you don't know where to begin, stop learning and just take action. How I scale up my eBay store? I couldn't tell you. Storage limit, 5,000 units. How much time will it take to make $50 per day if I start with 1,000? Should be able to do that your first or second week. Probably second week, I'd say. Doing $3 for manual PPC and $2 for auto PPC per day for product. Do you think that's fine? No, you need to do more. You're going to get like 1 or 2 clicks. That's not enough. Got a loan from my parents to start. This was a smart idea. Yeah, that's fine. I have one brand for all my products. Bought your FBA course. I know you have videos in the course, but if I want to start affiliate marketing day, where should I start? Build a Facebook group. Any suggestions on how to review products in the U.S. marketplace? I'm in Switzerland. Use my Facebook group. That's what it's there for. Do you know Watch Me Amazon 8-figure Amazon seller? I do not. Gonna throw a party when you get your house? No. Did you increase price of the course? No. Dream car? I don't know anymore. Ventador SV, but I heard it drives bad, so I don't know. Car I have now, I guess. Got 1 sale since just the stream about 20 minutes ago. Alright, that's good. I like it. Next video, do it in the Range Rover. Maybe, maybe. Where you see biggest margin, which niche is best on high pricing? I don't go by niches. I go by individual products. Is Jungle Scout for product research? It is. Should I sell on my own website? You can do that too. Why send products to Fiverr when you can take photos yourself and save time? I mean, you can try if you're good at photography. They need to be really professional, though. Are all products you're selling related? No, none of them are related, really. Why don't you hire people to manage your products to sell in your marketplace? It's not that much work. Can I buy barcodes, EIN, UPC code? eBay's offering 1,000. There's a lot of scammers on eBay with UPC codes. Just spend $5 on one barcode for Barcode Mania. You just need 1. You don't need 1,000. Product just got to Amazon. Says available 9/27 on the listing. But lets people purchase. Should I wait till 27th when it's ready to ship to run PPC? Your PPC won't run until the units are actually there anyway. So, yes. Think about Tesla. I don't like Teslas. Bugatti Chiron. I'm not a fan of Bugattis that much. Do you plan to make a video for how to set up your Facebook ads? Yes, I have 2 videos on that. My last 2 videos, not the last one, but 2 more back, were both that. FBA more expensive from Europe? No. Huracan Performante. I'm not a fan of the Performante. SV drives horribly on the street. Shame because they're so damn fast. I know. I want them to, like, upgrade it or something. When you increase price of the course, I may. I'm not sure yet. Selling clothes on Alibaba? I would never sell clothes. Single clutch transmission makes it fun to drive. I have to see, because I don't mind the jerky, not jerky, but like throwing back. PPC in the beginning, I'd say $10 a day. Is it illegal to buy the barcode from Barcode Mania? No. Barcode Mania barcodes are GS1. They buy from GS1. 18 years old. What do you recommend? Amazon, for sure. What age did you drop out of college? Assuming the amount of money. I dropped out. I wanted to drop out when I was making about $20,000 a month about a year ago. However, I wasn't allowed to, and I couldn't buy a house, so I couldn't. Once I started making over $100,000 a month, my parents let me, and I dropped out last semester. No Strung Scout data be inflated. It's been a little weird recently. I don't know what it is. With $2,000 starting, is it possible to reach $500 per day in 3 months? I mean, I've had people do it with one product. It's hard to say. Realistically, I think 3 months. I think you can be $300 to $500 a day. With that, Ventador S is upgraded 4-wheel steering. I'm not a fan of the S though. The way it looks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to debate next year, guys, because mid next year I'll probably be changing cars. Yes, you have to pay for PPC. How much are Amazon fees? Look up Amazon FBA calculator. It'll tell you exactly for products. Saw the ad on YouTube. Good quality. Thank you. Everything about real estate. Yes, I'm getting into real estate very soon. When you say $1,000 start, is that including the Amazon course? That's not including my course. That's including everything else, like your first order of products and everything. You know Stefan from Project Life Mastery? I do not. I know who he is. I've watched some of his videos. How come you don't like Shopify? You have to pay for 100% of your traffic. I get to utilize millions and millions of people every single day on Amazon. Lambo SUV? That's gross. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. This replay will be up after this. As always, Amazon course is the first link in the description. If you are new here, I think we got in a lot of new people. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next when this replay's up.